My Gavanan Melanine, and well met indeed. I am Araki Galadirthan, head of Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to the Dorwinion campaign. Now, my save file tells me that it has been 3 weeks since this campaign was continued, so I apologise wholeheartedly for that. I am rather scatty in my uploading of videos, I can appreciate this, but as I'm sure you are now all aware, I was away for a period, and then I've been playing other games. I've been playing Fallout. But we can dive back in. We're besieging Lest. We're besieging Burh Ermanarikis, and Captain Urdrix is heading south to support Thorwin, or I can't remember if I'm sending him north to Othelbed, with the threat of Captain Shariar. Ah no, they're training troops, so no worry there. And as you can train troops, you might as well take a couple more. So, Urdrix.
Your will, my lord.
Oh, Urdrix didn't want to move then at all.
As you wish.
And Hawin,
Yes, my lord.
our Vine Regent, is besieging Lest. But we are holding on a bridge at the moment, and we're hoping that they'll engage us so that we get the advantage of the bridge. And if you remember, there is Kirsch the Merciless with a large army roaming across the northern side of the river there. So time will tell what will happen. We shall see. Continuing on the theme of answering people's questions in these videos, a gentleman called the Elusive Man, shout out to you, Mr. Illusion, and quite a few other people have asked actually. They are unfamiliar with Third Age Total War as a base, and maybe they've played Med 2, but they haven't played Third Age. They've gone straight to DAC, and some people even may have gone to Moss and then DAC, but still don't understand this feature. And that is, can you build your units out of a barracks which has been built by an evil faction? And the answer to that question is yes, you can. Right, I'll leave that on the screen for a minute. I'll just keep talking about this for a second. Whilst the Orc barracks may be called like Orc mustering ground, and it might have the image of like wooden shacks with a fence around them, and a human barracks might be called like Gondor barracks, and it might be stone and everything like that. That's irrelevant. In the files, they are exactly the same building. So unless they are one of the following factions, you can train your units out of their buildings. So unless they are Northern Dunedain, Clan of Venedwaith, Dunlendings, Anduin, and Canned, as long as they're not one of those 5 factions, you can train your units anywhere. So elves can train out of dwarven barracks, and dwarves can train out of orc barracks. The barracks is just a barracks, it just has a different name and picture for each team. So there we are. So yes, you don't need to demolish them and build your own back, although as somebody has said, often buildings will come with 1 unit already available, if that makes sense. So when you build a barracks for the first time, the first 2 units in the barracks there might be a unit of them to train straight away, whereas when you take a city, you're subject to the replenishment time. So it might be worthwhile destroying the building and rebuilding your own just to get that initial hit. But right, we come now to the crux of the Dorwinion campaign. This is what everyone has been waiting for. It is turn 56. You'll note that the barracks event kicks off between 60 and 64, so it comes in just before. And it asks us the question, do we wish to side with the elves or do we wish to side with the men? Now, the text box here will answer any question that you have about this choice. If you choose elves, it doesn't change your culture. As far as I'm aware, without using very intricate scripts, you can't actually just change cultures on the fly. You can't just designate a nation to suddenly up and change their culture. So regardless of whether you choose elves or men, you'll still be Northmen, but it has no effect really. In this campaign, I've always said I was going to choose the elves, so we will do that. So a quick read of the bottom. If I press accept, I will further embrace the Northman culture in Dorwinion. But if I decline, we'll see Dorwinion accept and encourage elven culture throughout the realm. Now it should say in here somewhere, the elves of our realm are master craftsmen and we would be able to better utilise their expertise. Additionally, they would bring their finest warriors of the east to bear, the Avari Elder Pikemen and Elder Archers. So we've gone elves. There is no secondary message to tell you you've chosen elves, although probably we should add that in actually. Let me make a note of that. Dorwinion. Choice. Script. Answer. So just so that you know that you've chosen elves or you've chosen men. Garrus Valathrim has built us a garrison quarters. So after that brief interlude of just non-stop talking, which I can only apologise for, we can continue ever onward. Let's get those mines and a ship right. No, we'll go with mines. So we've embraced the elves. Now, what will this mean immediately? It will mean virtually nothing immediately. Because you only really see elven changes after the barracks event. If you had chosen humans, you'd get a few more units available through your barracks now, but because we've chosen elves, you don't really see that advantage till after the barracks event. But the astute amongst you may have seen that there's a new building here called the Avarin War Academy, and this reduces retraining costs in Santanwi, sorry. Morale bonus to all troops trained there, and recruitment slots allowed is now 6, which is more than the largest building you can possibly build. So, well, it's joint with the Royal Hall, but no, you can't get the Royal Hall here. You can only get a Lord's Hall, which is 5. So it gives Santanwi the largest possible. You can upgrade the Avarin War Academy after the barracks event, and it gives you even more benefits.
My lord. By your command.
So, enough of my voice. Let us continue on. Claiming Rhûn, the Easterlings. We will besiege Lest until we are assaulted. Hopefully Orgemund will deal with Kirsch and will leave Dale up there to their own devices. And hopefully we'll be able to beat off Shahryar's forces at Karvarad. Time will tell. If we remove them... Ah, no. Damn. Oh, well, now we've just sacrificed a unit of training for no real reason.
Your orders, my
There's
lord.
our general army. If need be, some of those generals can head off to attack Shahryar. I think I was going to send some over there, actually, but I decided against it in the end. So we'll end the turn. Somebody called Derp Herp, which is an interesting name, asked if you can turn off the cheat console permanently, because evidently you must struggle with the self-control issue of the cheat console, which I can understand. Many's the time I've moved diplomats around the map with the move character feature, just because it's going to take them 7 turns to walk across the map. But no, you can't turn off the cheat console indefinitely, I'm afraid. You just have to do your best to not use it. We've been asked to blockade Mistrand, which I believe is their capital. Which is that one just there. Oh, they're sending reinforcements down. Ethakali. And Shahryar has not engaged our forces yet. He's thought better of it. Look at that black mark there. Burning into my soul that I don't have sight range. And this stupid goblet in the middle here. Very frustrating.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Who could be sacrificed from here to make way for some nice cavalry? 93 Vineyard Shield Bearers.
As you wish.
Yes, my lord.
There we are, another unit of cavalry in there, which is always good. Might as well retrain them while we can. There's some Thorn's men behind. Ah, the Avari Shadows. Proving me incorrect. The Avari Shadows are available as soon as you choose elves. But only in Santanwi, unfortunately, because it's got that upgrade. It's already got the practice range. So if you're lucky enough to have built a practice range elsewhere as well, you will also get them. But the practice range, which is being built there, we'll see if Avari Shadow is available as well. But it's not been down there. It's our Baluster Maker. Those armies have disappeared, which is always a worry. But I do think the Easterlings are probably more concerned with Dale than they are with us. So we'll just keep ending turn till they force our hand. I suppose now is another time to reiterate that we have no plans to ever add Dwarven Ram Riders. I would be greatly appreciative of you all if you could stop asking for them, because not only do we not know how to do them, but we will not do them even if we did know how. But I've said that many times now, so I shan't repeat myself again. They've got quite a good array of cavalry there. Candish Raiders, Horse Guard, which are quite good, and then the threat of the east in the early game, the Clan Guard. Magujin's not got very much going on. Oh, Magujin, that's a Mongolian name, I think. So they do have Mongolian influence. Anywho, he's not got very much to threaten us with. The cavalry's not too much of an issue because we could run it down with our own, but cavalry in prolonged warfare does tend to die. It's going to be a tight battle, but we're going to have to use our cavalry in a way that many of you see me use before. Ted Bracy, yeah, I'd say Bracy, but it could be Brazy. You all asked why I don't run down all the enemies that are routing, and you say, is it for fear of the video being boring, or is it because if that is the reason, then I should feel free to run down any units I want. But no, I don't run down units because once you get to a certain point, there's a certain number of units that will trigger, and if so, say a unit has 200 men and only say 20 survive, then even though 20 have survived, they will disband. The trick is finding out where that number actually is.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Because with each unit it varies. Like some units 5 men will survive and they'll survive, but other units 30 men will survive and they'll disband. So it varies. But often I get it to a point where I know there's not enough units to then trouble me, and then I leave it. I will always run down a routing general to the best of my ability, because the less of those on the battlefield the better. But I tend to leave normal troops to their devices because they tend to just disband after battles anyway if the numbers are low enough. If I think the battle is particularly decisive, I will capture absolutely everyone. But no, I tend to rest up my own soldiers and just let the enemy run. I like the idea as well. I like to sort of roleplay it a bit. And I like the idea that some people survive battles so that they can spread the word of our incredible power. Because it's one thing to be told that an army has been completely destroyed by the forces of Dorwinion, and then you'll be like, oh dear, they've destroyed an entire army. But it's another thing for a survivor to make it back and then tell tales of our strength and how few losses we suffered. Mind games. It's all mind games. We're moving our lines around a lot. I don't normally do this. Who are they? Khandish Raiders. Right, hit them immediately. And you two on the edges as well. Charge those Horse Guard. Risky strategy, but they are annoying as hell. If we can catch them before they turn to run, we'll destroy them in melee. Someone catch one man. Just get one man. Yes. Kill as many as you can. Kill as many as you can. Oh, the two lines hit pretty hard on there, didn't they? Oh, good lord, it's slaughter. Slaughter! Horse Guard getting pushed back. 20 of them have died already. Excellent charge, excellent charge. Right, you are now in threat. Pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. You guys, pull up onto the flank. Ignore the cavalry for now. Who's my general and where is he? Oh, good. Got to keep an eye on him as well because he's our heir. Oh, they're both on that northern side. That's good. Cripple those 2 units for me, please. How did their charges go? Alright, but not amazing. Pull out again and do the same thing. These men will not last very long. Unlike the men of Bree, who are stout and will fight to the very end. Although they won't do that, they flee very quickly. But the Vineyard shield bearers are not soldiers. They are common men given a spear, given a sword and a shield, sorry, and asked to stand in defense of their land. But if you have not love for Queen and country, then what do you have love for? Although that doesn't really matter to most of you, as I appreciate that many countries no longer have queens.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
But we still have one over here. She's still going strong.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Oh no, I didn't hit the crossbowmen. Rookie mistake. Oh, we've crippled those clan guard up there. They're perfect, absolutely perfect. Right, hit those crossbowmen as well.
We've lost half of our men.
How have you done? 36. We'll abandon them for now. We can run away faster. Charge into those horse guard over there, please. Defensive stance. I have no idea what it does, but hopefully something useful.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Our announcer is so negative. Too negative for my liking. Who are archers actually shooting at us? Oh, they've gone into Cantabrian. Damn them! Cavalry, I think, are
the enemy general lies dead.
perhaps the easiest thing to control in this game. You just keep ensuring that you charge in, charge out, charge in, charge out. And then once you get to a certain point in terms of tiredness, that's when you can stop doing the charge and attack and you can just leave them to fight. Oh, they've made them flee, they're fleeing. So I'd like all three of you now to hit those clan guard. Go on. Good charge. Oh, that was a brilliant charge. They've desiccated.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
We've desiccated them. That's what you do to coconut. We've decimated them. Very
For the
pleasing,
moment, the
very
fortune
pleasing
of battle
indeed.
goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Apart from those Candish raiders still annoying us. We'll speed it up now, we've pretty much won.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack. The enemy general flees like the coward he is. The enemy are utterly vanquished.
We lost
This is
179.
a
We killed
great
so
victory,
many.
worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
299 from one of our bodyguards. Very probably our Vine Lord. Oh, I keep getting those names wrong. The Regent rules in place of a king or a steward. And the Lord is just somebody of noble birth behind him. Although in this case, the Vine Regent is the father of the Vine Lord.
No.
Execute them all, and Burh Ermanarikis becomes ours.
Glory, honor, victory.
No mercy.
My lord.
Can't
our
afford
courage
to
and honor have
can't afford to
conquered.
let these regions remain strong, because it's likely to pass between us and Rhûn quite a lot over the next few turns. And so in light of that fact, the best course of action is to exterminate everyone we come across, so that if we lose the towns, Rhûn can't use them. Scorched Earth. Oh, he's the King of Dale. Oh, of course, because of the ancillary ancillary thing. Right, that army is not strong enough to hold off them. Oh, Captain Shariar over here, but his more famous and better known name double, General Shariar, is over there. Trait increase. Fourth Wind's a proven commander. Damn right he is. Can we get Avari Shadows? No, why not? Not high enough culture, I suppose. 50% requirement they need. We only have 36% culture requirement in one of our own castles. That's a bit redonkulous. I say it. I don't know why I say it so angrily. I know exactly how to go into the files and edit the culture at the start of the game, so it's my own fault, really. Righty ho. Take all three of them.
By your command.
You train more defense. You keep training units, and Shariar will just sit there doing sod all. What's happening in the north? Oh, they're just trying to build economic buildings. Right, Shariar there. This Shariar general is a threat, especially to Hawin.
My lord.
Very much depleted army.
Yes, my lord.
In the interim, let's try and get some sight
This tower will keep vigil
on the
over
lands
the
around
lands.
us.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands. I will
We'll
not
see what they do before we abandon
Your orders, my lord.
Burh Ermanarikis. Oh, there's reinforcements coming in from the west.
Vigil over the lands. Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Reinforcements coming in from the
This tower will
south.
keep vigil over the lands.
There's no way they'll avoid
will
attacking me
not
though.
waste
That's
words
such a
on
pretty
you.
prize for
Your
them. So
orders, my lord.
Yes. This tower will keep vigil over.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
We can go no further, my lord.
and by now I'm sure you're bored of my naming conventions, but we shall call this Fourth Winter. Oh, or we will call it nothing because we forgot to remove the other thing first. It looks like fourth winter. Fourth winter, of course, just meaning fourth wins victory. But it has a nice ring. I like words that flow off the tongue. So sometimes, whilst being grammatically Sindarin grammatically correct, a word can sound really horrible. And an example of this is, as somebody spoke about in one of the YouTube comments, is "my Gavanan" means well met. But there's a rule which can change the letter G in certain words depending on certain aspects of a sentence, and it changes the G to an apostrophe, and then the word continues on instead of it, like in place of the G. So it might be like "my Ovanan." But sometimes the use of the apostrophe can really break up the word, so it loses that nice flow. And that's just one of the examples I can think. Barkak has attacked us, but we're on the bridge. Both units are coming from in front of us. They've got a lot of archers. Good lord, 1, 2, 3, 4 Gandish archers there. No threat from those Balkoth. There's only 33, and he's got quite a few archers as well. But they've all got to come across the bridge. That is where we will shine. Fools! Don't know why they're attacking me when Shahryar's right round the corner. Oh, of course, because Lest this turn, if they don't attack me this turn, they've lost Lest. So they're going for it. Last ditch attempt. Last ditch attempt. Let us hope that we can set up on the bridge to minimize our casualties in this fight. Time will tell.
The hour has come. Let us set about this butchery with a will.
Oh, I do like the generic Med 2 stirring speeches. All of the ones which make any reference to any place name or team from the original game were removed by the Third Age team, quite rightly. You don't want your dwarven general telling of how the British scum, or the English scum, sorry, are going to pay for their crimes. But that, unfortunately, by taking out all the ones which include the specific place names, there are now very, very few left to choose from. And I think that is particularly evident, as if you listen to most of those stirring speeches, they are all about 3 lines long. Did they have many cavalry? Yes, they did. Ah, somebody pointed out you can't put stakes on a road. So stakes are entirely redundant here, unfortunately, because you can't put them on roads. So, no point. We don't want to risk killing our own general with our stakes. Itsmx. 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 I don't really know how you wish your name to be pronounced. I am aware that there are shortcuts to select every type of unit in battle, but I don't really like just arbitrarily lining up all cavalry or all archers or all swordmen. So I prefer to do it on a basis like that, whereby I just hold control and then select units as and when I need them. Right, get the spearmen in the killing formation there. Now the elven pikemen are the best thing that we've got, so we'll jumble everyone up a bit to support them. Actually, these units are going to have to move when the battle starts. Oh no, that might be alright like that. We'll make a spear impenetrable line thing, which makes no sense. Right, cavalry prepare to charge through at a moment's notice, and then we come to the heavy infantry, who will charge in from behind. We want to try and get everyone in melee combat so that their archers can't pick us off.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Right, cover the sides there and there. You guys move there. It's going to be a slogfest. It's going to be a tricky fight, but with any luck we will be alright. We should probably move the crossbowmen a little closer, actually. and have the archers fire over the crossbowmen. Because crossbowmen are not particularly good, to be honest. Archers on the flanks. Right, everybody shoot something, because they are currently destroying the flanks of our infantry there. Although I'll take their cavalry charging into our pikes any day, especially Avari Elder and Elder pikemen. Alright, crossbowmen, please tell me you're doing something now.
This, we will smash the enemy.
Oh good, they're firing them properly. Which means they're firing into the lines at the back of the bridge, which is good. Alright, everybody charge forward. And lock them in melee at the end of that bridge. Is that a general? There's not a... Oh yeah, I totally forgot there was a general. Oh no, this could totally have changed things. Look how many men there are. How many cavalry? Oh, one of them's down. Good shot, crossbowman. I totally forgot about those annoying bodyguards. We've only killed 30%. Have we only killed 30%? Look at the cluster F that there is on the base of that bridge. I don't know what that does, but use it. The cavalry seem to be pushing hard for something.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Keep up the fight, keep up the fight. The pikemen will do a number on those Lokrim. There's 32 of them, so perhaps this is their faction heir. Or maybe there's just a lot of Lokrim bodyguards at the start of the game. Alright, we're charging the paladins just for support. How many have we lost? Only 20%, that's brilliant. Oh, we've killed so many Lokrim, that's so good. Pikemen doing a splendid job. Let's see what it looks like from this picture. Oh, really good, although someone's got through over there. Come on, guys, come on. How has he made it all the way through the lines? And now he's taking you out. Ah, somebody just poke him in the back or something. Those Clan Guard, they're so strong. I remember when they were first made strong. Probably a year or so ago by a gentleman whose name I can't even recall. But he redid the stats of every single unit in the game. Every single unit in the game, following a strict pattern. And after his changes, I played a Dorwinion campaign actually, and I distinctly remember the change in the Clan Guard because they killed so many of my troops, and it made the early game a challenge. His structure is still the basis of the stats today, although there are changes, I must admit. Oh, he's taking you all out. I'm not having this. Let's overkill the bastard. Cavalry, please charge to here. Yes, 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 yes. Somebody hit him. Somebody hit him now. Hit him now. Hit him now. Did you get him? Did you get him? Did you get him? No, you all just missed him. Everybody attack the low grim so that you're not charging around like that. And we'll speed it up as this is pretty much over. Oh, I forgot there were reinforcements.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
We are not in a very good formation anymore. Pause it quickly. Run the cavalry out. Run you lot out. Oh, and you as well. I forgot you two. Run you all out. And all of you, don't be in that anymore. Don't be in that anymore. And also run away. I know you're very, very tired, but oh, 4 of those survived. Oh no, only 2.
Good tidings.
Oh,
The
crossbowman,
enemy
you're
general
so
lies
good.
dead.
Pinpoint.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Alright, if everybody
It's time to press the
could...
attack.
I don't know what's going on here, but if you could move, that would be brilliant. Then, because our crossbowmen have got a lot of bolts left. Oh, everyone's got a lot of arrows left, actually. So if it's an arrow fight they want, it's an arrow fight we shall give them. Look at the dead bodies. Look how many Loke Rim have died. That's particularly of note. I love bridge battles. Absolutely can't get enough of them. Right, Clan Guard have arrived. So now, sweep in and finish them off, please. Although the crossbowmen are doing a wonderful job. But there's no point leaving it to chance.
We're under attack. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Please tell me you're shooting them.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Oh, they are really
They have
badly
lost
bloody.
half their men.
Candish hunters remain. Please target them. Has everybody spent all their arrows apart from the crossbowmen? Yes, they have. Is that really how close you have to get? Oh, forget you have such a terrible range. Let's go and have a look at it from their perspective.
The enemy army
Oh,
flees
and
the
they
field.
finished.
Pursue and run. This is a clear victory.
Splendid victory. Absolutely crushing. And this time the winner goes to 293 possibly? Oh, of course. Was there ever going to be anyone else? The Avari Shadows take 293 men down with their keen eyes. Chenlaig, keen sight. And Lest is ours. 2 strong victories over the forces of Rhûn, which should really give them a run for their money. Oh, Shariar, no, I can't take you now. Shariar. How many cavalry units he's got? He's got a lot of archers again. To battle and a victorious day.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
I was planning on ending the episode there, but I don't want to end it in the middle of a battle. That's always annoying. We'll deploy exactly the same tactics again. So, crossbowmen. Maybe a little further back.
Keep your wits sharp. Move out.
Oh dear, there's not very many of these left, are there? But then they were in the thick of the battle the whole time. Alright, we will deploy it again, as to say, the same tactic, and everybody will just rush them as soon as they make it to this side of the bridge. Alright. Let's do this. Speed it up as they cross the bridge. Oh, we probably should have put the crossbowmen closer because they don't have very good range. Also, you'd think they would preload their first shot. That is something that the game creators never added in and always baffled me. The very first shot, surely, if the enemy is on the other side of the bridge, they're instantly moving over the bridge. Crossbowmen should auto-load their first bolt. First wave of crossbows brings down many.
Protect these lands.
Stay defensive.
We're under attack.
Speed it up again. Alright, now everybody rush. Oh wow, the bolts up here are making a noise. Bottleneck the end of the bridge and then the archers can continuously bring down these men on the bridge. Why are the cavalry not charging in? That's reminded me of Star Wars. I wonder what those Star Destroyers are waiting for. Alright, now let's hope that this will work. Oh no, the crossbowmen are firing up into the sky. That kills virtually nobody. They're breaking through as well this time, look at that. They're pushing and using their sheer bulk of their men to just push us out. Plan. Move out, move out, move out, move out, move out. Yes, 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 yes. Now stop. Target them. You to do the same, please. Don't tell me you're attacking someone. You are, aren't you? Oh, didn't really help with them. And now those crossbowmen are just engaged in fighting. Oh, the cavalry are coming. No. Come on. Stop meleeing people and just run out. The shadows run out of arrows. No, then keep firing at something. Even the arcing shot, albeit absolutely useless, it still kills something. Oh no, the line is almost completely broken. Speed up a bit. Use the cavalry to bolster the back line. What are we on? Oh, it's almost 1 for 1.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Target the bodyguards, target the bodyguards. They have completely swarmed the back line. Come on, one clear shot, just straight into them now, straight into them.
If we
No,
continue
stop
like
arcing.
this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh. How are you guys doing? Are you arcing shots or are you straight shots? Oh no, they're doing straight shots. That's good. Shadows are now engaged, not using their bows any longer. They have a very long range though, so if we pull them out then they won't get as charged as easily. Nice kill, friend, but back off. There's only 9 bodyguards remaining. Seven. Plays 57. There's still hope. He was only just trained, so he's entirely expendable. So if you could get a solid charge up. It was a charge. I mean, solid is not the word I'd use to describe it, but a charge nevertheless. Gotta be tricksy, gotta be tricksy. There aren't very many bodyguards left alive. Crossbowmen are doing such a phenomenal job. I can't believe the enemy has not tried to stop them. Is anybody still alive in that maelstrom? No, absolutely no one is alive in the middle there anymore. Hence why the entire army is breaking up. Charging to the side there. We've still got the Avari Elder Archers who in battle are very strong, as are the Shadows. Crossbowmen are not very good in combat. These are virtually useless in combat. But if we can keep the enemy tied up, then these two can keep firing till the very end. There's only 3 bodyguards left. That's very good news. Put as many crossbowmen out as we can into thin lines so that they can get... Come on, run! And they can get good solid shots off. U5 are now going to be used entirely expendably, I'm afraid. Oh, charge them in. Pull them out. Oh, look at these fools. What are they doing? Fire, 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 fire. Everybody shoot something. Oh, we've trapped the general. And he's now the only one left. Come on. Everybody else better be shooting something. Speed it up a bit.
If we continue like this, we will smash our men of
Yes.
Without him, his
Now
troops
we
will
should
lose
see
the will to fight.
routing options. No way you're now going to be used.
The enemy army
Yes!
pursue and run.
Yes!
Utterly vanquished. Let
Yes!
all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
That was phenomenal. Ultimate kills that time again go to the Shadows. Crossbowmen close second though. I'm pleased to see crossbowmen doing well. That's the only situation in which crossbowmen are at their peak effectiveness. If the enemy are foolish enough to not engage them but keep a plain field between them and the crossbowmen. Crossbowmen aren't very good if they're behind an enemy, if they're behind your own lines, if they don't have a superior height advantage. There's so many reasons why crossbowmen can be useless. But fortunately for us in that engagement, the crossbowmen have been very, very useful.
Noble conquest.
We've taken less, but we've lost so many troops. So many troops. I'm not going to call it Hawin. I will simply call it no, because that's literally Arthur, isn't it? See, in my mind I'm pronouncing it Sindarin, where the word Arthur is pronounced Arthur, but you can call it Arathur, which just means high victory, noble victory, or kingly victory. Hawin is a proven commander, swordbearer, and a soothsayer.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, that has gone better than I could ever have hoped.
Yes.
Can we
my lord.
move people to meet him? Yes, we can.
Yes, my lord.
Those troops are vital. Get them to 4th Winter.
Your orders, my lord.
Change the control. That's half away. Shahryar's thought better. Ah, reinforcements are on their way. That's why he's waiting. And Arathur can't really do much in Arathur. Consolidate our forces, and our army is now vastly shrunken. Take those troops back.
By your command.
Oh, that was a phenomenal victory. So much fun. So much fun. Tense, and I enjoyed that thoroughly. But I will end this video there, as it's getting on for 50 minutes. I do not like them being that long. But it's a welcome change back to the Dorwinion campaign, as I have not done a video for a while. So I thought I'd do a longer one. Anyway, I was hoping more 40 minutes, but I thought that was thoroughly enjoyable. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And as usual, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have, dear friends. But until we speak again in what I hope to be the Umbar campaign, Navair Naden Pedimad Melonin, and farewell.